Hey guys, how's it going? It is JTJudgment here and welcome back to the channel today for another FIFA 17 Ultimate Team player review. But it's not any player we're going to be looking at, guys. We're looking at the big Swede himself. The 90 rated striker from Manchester United, Mr. Zlatan Ibrahimovic himself, guys. But before I get into my thoughts on the player, I want to give a massive shout out to the boy that was nice enough to let me use his account to do this review. All links, as always, will be in the description down below. If you follow those links, head on over to his account. Said a massive thank you from me and yourselves, guys. That would be absolutely insane. I'd really appreciate it. So as usual, guys, I'll go through some of the stats with the player. First, he does have 72 pace, 85 dribbling, 90 shooting, 81 passing, 86 physical, and 31 defending. Those are his card phase stats, guys. Looking at his in-game stats, some of the pick of the bunch, guys. 91 composure, 93 strength, 86 attack positioning, as well as 86 agility, 90 ball control, as well as 90 finishing, 93 on the shot power, and 88 on the long shots, guys. Those are the sort of stats you can expect when you buy a player like Ibrahimovic in this game. I think we all know that by now, right? So, guys, Zlatan Ibrahimovic in FIFA 17, it's finally here. I've finally got the opportunity to use him, guys. Again, a massive shout out to the boy that was nice enough to let me use his account to use Ibrahimovic. I just loved him. He was absolutely unreal for me, guys. Now, the one thing that you guys are probably going to keep thinking to yourself, I don't want to buy Ibrahimovic yet because his pace is so low, you know. He's probably going to put a lot of people off of buying him. But I can tell you guys right now, I know I used him in the Hunter chemistry style, so that obviously boosts pace and shooting, putting him up from 72 pace and 90 shooting to 84 pace and 98 shooting. Some fantastic boosts to see there, guys. So 84 pace is what he should feel like in game with the Hunter chemistry style, and I gotta tell you guys, surprisingly, he felt like it. You know, his pace for me was fantastic. He felt a hell of a lot quicker for me than 72 pace. That is for damn sure. So if you are one of those people thinking to yourself, I'm not gonna buy Ibra because his pace is too low, think again, guys. He feels so much quicker than 72, guys. So much quicker. His dribbling for me was fantastic. His ball control as well was fantastic. His first touch was awesome. He wasn't one of those players that just constantly lost the ball from me from a bad touch. So that is just another aspect of this card that made me love using him, you know. His shooting for me was absolutely insane. Now, when talking about his shooting, it moves me into the one and only weakness that I found with this card. And to be honest, guys, it was a bit of a surprise weakness because it's not something that I would have expected with this card, and that is his weak foot. Now, Ibrahimovic in this game is a player with 4-star on both skills and weak foot, so you can go on some fantastic skill runs with this card. Obviously, nothing of past Ultimate Teams when he used to have 5-star skills. Unfortunately, can't do that anymore, but 4-star skills is definitely enough to score some pretty decent looking skill goals. But if you're not a skiller, guys, it's what I've always said, you know, they're there for you to practice and eventually start scoring some nice looking goals yourself. Now, 4-star weak foot, I expected him to be pretty decent in this area, but for some reason Ibra just kept missing every opportunity that I made with him, guys. His finishing inside the box or shooting just in general with his weak foot, it was just terrible. So definitely, guys, something to keep in mind. It may very well have just been me failing, but from my experience, I gotta say weak foot is pretty much the only weakness with this card. So there you have it, guys. I've just said it, you know, weak foot is the only weakness that I found with this card. His pace is definitely not a weakness. He feels so much faster, guys, than what his in-game stats say of 72. His shooting with his right foot for me was absolutely ridiculous. Shooting from outside the box, he was challenging keepers all the time, and me personally, I've said it often enough. For those of you that have seen many of my reviews, you will know exactly what my thoughts are on this. Long shots in this game, if you got the right players, then you can score some fantastic goals, and Ibra is one of those players. Shooting from outside the box and finishing as well inside the box is absolutely ridiculous in this game. Passing for me was pretty decent. Now, if you go back to the start of the video and look at his overall record for the boy that actually owns Ibrahimovic, he hasn't actually made that many assists compared to goals in the games that he has played. But I gotta tell you, for me personally, when using him, he set up so many opportunities for other players in my team. It was fantastic, guys. So I gotta say, thankfully, passing is not a weakness with this card as well. Strength is definitely guys, we're talking about Ibrahimovic here. I mean, he's got to be one of the strongest players easily in the game. You will notice his strength as soon as you start using him. You can see your opponent rapidly pressing the B button, trying to muscle Ibra off the ball, and Ibra's just not having any of it, you know. He's just pushing them off, getting them off him, and just carrying on with his run. Alright guys, I think I've blabbered on about how good I think this card is now. Basically, bottom line, I gotta say, Ibrahimovic is definitely worth the coins. If you've got the money to pay and you're looking for a Barclays Premier League striker, then this is someone that I definitely recommend you look in buying for your team. He's pretty much got everything, you know. He's faster than his stats say, his dribbling and ball control is fantastic, shooting from outside the box and finishing inside the box with this card is fantastic. He's got good passing, very, very good strength. His positioning was fantastic for me as well, even though he's only got medium attacking, low defending. He was always making runs and he always found himself in positions that it just caused him to do as much damage as possible, you know. I gotta say, Ibrahimovic is without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt, guys, definitely worth it. That's my opinion on the player. Let me know yours in the comment section down below if you've used Ibrahimovic yourself. I'd be very, very interested in hearing that. Also guys, don't forget to drop a like if you did enjoy, subscribe as well today for more content to come soon, and as always guys, most importantly, please take care, and I will see you all next time. Ta-da guys.